On March 18th, Saleh Abdeslam, the last remaining Paris attacker at large, was captured during a police raid in Molenbeek, Belgium, shocking people around the world who had believed him on the run. Now it seems that while the world's focus was on Molenbeek, Abdeslam, too, was there.
Police in Belgium have arrested several people linked to the attacks.
Belgium remains on high alert.
What is it about Belgium that makes it a breeding ground, so to speak, for jihadis?
We were not thinking about radicalization because at this moment in Belgium, nobody was speaking about Syria, about the young who went to Syria. It was not a daily discussion. I'm Geraldine, I'm a mother of a young who went to Syria. He was recruited to went there when he was 18 years old. My son left in January 2014. The recruitment due 4 months, only 4 months.
So this is number 30. This is the home of Abdeslam, one of the men whose car was found near the Bataclan theater. He's still at large as of today. You could see we're literally across the street from the town hall. The other man, the guy who was supposedly responsible for planning the Paris attacks, Abaoud, he also grew up in Molenbeek. These guys were friends. They grew up together. The question is, what happened? What happened to take them from this community to this horrific attack committed in Paris on Friday the 13th of November? In Molenbeek, the town that you are the mayor of, there are some suspected 85 jihadists.
It's a big number, but here in Molenbeek you had a lot of people who are Muslim, a lot of people who are coming from Morocco. So it explains, it is one of the reasons why we have so many people in contact with radicalism and with jihadism. We try to get information, but the fight against terrorists is not the local level, it's the federal level.
As parents responsible, we say we must do something else to stop him. And it was very difficult to do that, but we go to the policy office. The policy officer say, okay, I will write a special sentences on the folder, so they will automatically block your son. I was working and I received a phone call from Turkey, and somebody said me, please call this afternoon to this number. You will have your son at phone. He is in Turkey and he will go to Syria.
That in Belgium there are multiple languages spoken. What we
Donc on
understand.
parle donc en Bruxelles, capitale, en fait on a deux langues, français et néerlandais, donc c'est ainsi. Mais quand on voit donc les gens qui viennent ici, il y a beaucoup de personnes d'immigrés qui viennent du Maroc, donc qui parlent l'arabe. Seulement il y a trop peu de policiers d'origine arabe dans notre corps de police.
One time he said to me, Mom, I would like to come back in Belgium. I say, Anis, I will buy the ticket where you want, be sure. And he said, okay, I will let you more. And 2 hours later, he was phoning me and he said, Mom, I will never come back. I will stay here with the brothers.
You think he wanted to come home? You think he'd had enough?
Yes. Yes, because he said one time, it is not what I was expected, but I'm here.
What do you think he meant by that? What do you think he meant?
I don't know. And I prefer to not to know.
Most of those young people never read the Quran. They never knew, they know quite nothing about religion, but they were, let's say, infected by the propaganda of the Islamic State. I agree to say that Molenbeek is a hotbed of terrorism if we say in the same time that there is not the only hotbed of terrorism in Europe. You could find the same in London, you could find the same in the north of France, approximately between 7,000 and 10,000 people from Europe, purely European or resident in Europe, which are linked to the jihad in Syria, which is an enormous amount of people, of course.
The end of February 2015, I received a short message. You are the mom of Anis? Yes, I'm the mom of Anis. I received your phone number from Anis, and I must advise you, inform you that your son has died. You have nobody, no photo, you have nothing. So it's very difficult to let him leave because I have nothing. I hate the recruiters because they don't have the courage to go there. But they have the courage to send the young people there. And I hate also the policy, why they don't block, why they don't help me, that follow me to stop my son.
By the time Abdel-Salam was captured in Molenbeek, he had become the most wanted man in Europe. He was taken into custody on March 18th, injured but alive. The question now is how long he remained in Molenbeek, eluding police right under their noses, walking the very streets that we walked, passing the very mosques and shops that we passed.